Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and for today's video we are going to be exploring the Pastel Goth palette, which definitely describes who I am as a person. Like I have a very gothic style, but as I grew up I kind of became like a colorful goth, and I feel like this is the best way to describe who I am. So I couldn't help but, you know, grab this palette. So this is a limited edition palette from Kat Von D. I wasn't sure if I was gonna come out with this video in the first place because I first of all I knew that this palette already came out in America a long time ago and it sold out. Also because I know that there's already a lot of tutorials out there, and it's kind of late for me to do this now, but I realized that since this is still being sold in Southeast Asia, I decided to push on with this video. And as a person who has medium skin tones, when I was searching for videos of this palette, I found that most of them were done by people with very light skin tones. But it made me wonder, I mean, what would this palette look on people with medium skin tones? I felt like, yeah, I should probably push through with this so that you guys can actually get a glimpse of what it looks like to try out very colorful, bold pastel colors on someone with medium skin tone. See if it comes out, see if it is true to color, and see if it looks gorgeous or if it's just gonna be washed out. So yeah, I'm really hoping that this video is helpful for all of my medium skin tone girls out there. If you're wondering whether this palette would work for you or not, then you are in the right place. Thanks for coming, and let's get started. Of course, I've already done my eyebrows, primed my eyes. This is what it looks like. The packaging is beautiful. It's very pastel, you know what I mean? And inside you get 8 shades, all very gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of those chalks that you use to play on the street. Because it is a pastel palette, the colors were meant to look a bit like chalky and not as pigmented, but that is one of the reasons why I bought it, because I really wanted to go with that look. And for me, someone who really loves bold looks, I really wanted a palette that wasn't too strong, but at the same time it was like the perfect amount of chalky. Like for example, this NYX palette, there are some shades here that are just chalky and not pigmented, but for this palette I feel like the shades are pigmented and chalky, but in a way that it looks really nice. So for my base shade, I'm gonna use this called Dope over here. So I'm just gonna take that all over my lid with a fluffy blending brush. If you have medium skin tone, these shades definitely need to be built up. Oh my gosh. So don't be afraid to just keep going though. It's really, for me, it's not a problem. So we're not gonna take it all the way in, really. We're just gonna sort of layer it out on the outer corner and on the crease. Right now, the negative thing I can say about it is it's not that blendable, but I'm gonna try to use another brush. I'm using a clean brush and I'm trying to blend it inwards because it's very like chalk-like. So you really need to learn how to practice your patting skills with this one. You really need to pat some shades in. And then I'm gonna take the pink shade. Oh wait, sorry. I'm gonna take the blue shade, which is called Doom, and I'm gonna place that right next to the purple shade a bit. Just on. Wow, this is very pigmented though. This is my first time using this shade. Oh my gosh, why didn't I tap off in the first place? This is very pigmented. I love it. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. I love it. You see, this is a big deal for me because I have medium skin tone, and you know, very lightly colored bold colors don't really come up on medium skin tones as much, but I'm very surprised with how this came up. I want to go back on that purple shade and I want to kind of build it up a bit on the outer corner. I don't want to lose that purple. So now I'm going to go for the pink shade, and I'm using the shade oh my god, I dropped it. So I'm going to go for the shade Meow with this brush that I got from Divisoria, and I'm gonna place that on the inner corner. So I'm just kind of patting it through. Okay, and then we're gonna go back with the purple again, just so that we can distribute the color all over the crease and bring it down there as well. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back with my Wet n Wild fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna blend it out. So before anything, I'm gonna finish my face, and then we're gonna complete the rest of the eye look. So now to finish off the rest of this look, I'm gonna take the shade Star over here and I'm just gonna place that on my lower lash line. I'm just taking this NYX Jumbo Pen in Milk. I'm gonna line my waterline. So I just pop on some natural looking lashes so that they don't really take away the eye look much. And I did a bit of an inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight as well. And applied some lipstick. So yeah, this is the finishing look. Yeah. Overall, what do I think about this palette? I think this palette is amazing. I love it. Although all of the shades are very pigmented and most of them are easy to blend except for the shade Dope. I had a bit of a hard time blending the shade Dope, which is the purpley looking one, but I still love using it so much. In fact, the first time I used this palette, I did play around with Dope already, so I actually kind of knew how I was gonna use it. Yeah, I really haven't seen any other eyeshadows that look like this, like whether they're eyeshadow palettes or single eyeshadows. I haven't seen any of them that have any color selection like this, so it's very unique. I feel like if you're someone who loves bold colors, this would be great to keep in your collection anytime you want to experiment with very chalky, unique pastel-y looks. And for something that's pastel, I didn't really expect it to be this pigmented, so I'm super happy that it came out that way. I love this look, man. Come on, come on. It's really such a big deal to me as someone who has medium skin. You would think that palettes like this would only work for people with very light to pale skin tones, but I'm so surprised that this actually worked very pigmented on my skin tone still, and the colors still came out on my skin tone, so that's such a big deal for me, and I think that Kat did such a great job. I still love the formula nonetheless. It was very creamy. It didn't have a lot of fallout, which is very surprising because it's a very pigmented. Yeah, I really love this palette, and if you guys can still grab it, please do. If you love colored eyeshadows to create a full-on pastel look, it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.